How's the royal family? I pray that everyone is doing well. Well, my royal family, you know I stay on Clarke's ass. This ex-sheriff is going to court today. You thought I forgot? No, not me. I truly do. Look for him in the night. Oh, yes, you is going to court today, Sheriff. Now, Sheriff, you know I got to do what I got to do. You call this white boy a snowflake. Well, my royal family, I have an article to read the royal family to remind the royal family about what's really going on. So, let me bust out my other computer. You know the FBI is involved, my royal family. Oh, this shit is sweet. Ah! I can't contain myself. Ah! All right, my royal family, I must remain professional. Former Sheriff David Clarke abused his authority when he ordered the mistreatment and the intimidation of a fellow passenger on a Milwaukee flight in January. That was last year, my royal family. They didn't put last year. According to a newly revived, they revived everything, FBI search warrant affidavit, because Clarke assumed the man was showing disrespect towards the right-wing Donald Trump, his daddy. You don't disrespect his daddy. I love this stuff. The affidavit, which has request to search of Clarke's private email account, was revealed. Ooh, they was getting in his shit. As part of the filing in the U.S. District Court in Wisconsin on Thursday, it is unclear if it indicates or contains interest by the FBI or just detailed information from months earlier. In May, remember that again, in May of last year, federal prosecutors informed Clarke's attorney that they were going to pursue charges against him over his conduct with passenger Dan Black. But according to the affidavit filed in March, investigators for the Affidavit Service Division of Milwaukee County Controller Office determined as part of its own investigations that Clarke had used his official position as a sheriff of Milwaukee County in excess of his lawful authority to direct his deputies to stop and question Black, which his name is Dan Black, without legal justification. You was wrong, Sheriff. You was wrong. You was butthurt because he shaked his head at your coon ass. Anyway, the unsealed affidavit was first spotted in the new federal court filing by Detroit Free Press reported. Let me scroll on down. Okay. According to the affidavit, Black told Milwaukee investigators that he spotted Clarke after the man aboard the Milwaukee board plane in Dallas on January 15, and when he asked Clarke if he was in fact the sheriff, and Clarke confirmed it, and Black said he shook his head when Clarke asked him if he had a problem. With that, Black said he didn't respond because he didn't want to get in any trouble. Investigators found Black account credible. The white boy gonna always be credible, Clarke, you know this, according to the affidavit. Clarke texts one of his officers to detain Dan Black upon arrival in Wisconsin. According to the affidavit, just a field interview, no arrest unless he became an asshole. With you guys. Clarke texts according to a screenshot obtained of the text. Questions for him is why he said anything to him. Why didn't he just keep his mouth shut? Dan Black was then met by 6 deputies and 2 police dogs, according to the complaint. He filed against Clarke with the Milwaukee County Executive Office. Dan Black was detained and questioned by deputies about marked, they put in parentheses, he had made, they should have said remarks. Oh, excuse me, I had that wrong. Remarks, I had it wrong. He had made to Clarke with Dan Black. Denied that there was, that it was escalated to a friend car to leave. He was escorted to, I read that wrong. He was escorted to a friend's car to leave the airport. Excuse me for that. Let me see what more do it say. So anyway, the affidavit was filed by the FBI, who the FBI initially asked that it be sealed to obtain a search warrant to access Clarke's emails through Google. And they was able to access that, and Clarke, for using his email account to encourage his staff to attack Black online. Dan Black, they should say Dan Black online. I'm having to add part to this damn article. In posts. Okay, so this is what he did, my royal family, because they're not being Pacific. I'm going to read this part, then I'm going to explain exactly what happened. So anyway, I'm going to read this part back to y'all. Clarke used his email account to encourage his staff to attack Dan Black online in posts on the official Facebook page of Milwaukee County Sheriff Office. Okay, so Milwaukee County has their own Facebook. He went on a public platform, an official public platform at his job for Milwaukee County. He intimidated this white boy, and he called him Snowflake, and there's some other shit he said to him that I can't even remember and stuff. You don't do that. That is not professional. Now, they dropped everything. But show you how the enemy gets down. Even though they dropped everything in court, they scrutinize everything, my royal family, to see what they could possibly charge this coon. That is white supremacy at its finest. And I fully understand and I fully support it, because that's what they're supposed to do in their system. Let me see what else says here in this article. Let's see. Well, that is it, my royal family. So, you going to court today. You better act right. Did you call your daddy? You know, Trump got other problems. The country done shut down and all. And so you on your own with your lawyer. You know you got other legal problems. You know those other people that died in jail. That other shit that you just left and act like it ain't gonna follow you. They gonna get you, sheriff. Oops, I said that wrong. Ex-sheriff. They gonna get you. You no. You don't do that. I take joy. I told you, my royal family, in the introduction, I truly do follow him. I knew he was going to court today. Oh yes, and I will be reporting whatever happened later in the evening. Oh yes, I will. And I will be slow and methodical about it, like, always do. You know I do. I know I drive some of y'all up the wall. Because I take my sweet ass time reporting the sheriff in his issues. You still in D.C.? Your wife's still down in Milwaukee. Do you got some coins to what? Have anybody watch your house around the clock? Because you know your wife is there and you're in D.C. and you know it all. You know, the divorce is coming. So anyway, Sheriff, tell the truth. Don't break the law. Don't tremble. Eat light, because you subject to get sick. Because your white daddy gonna be questioning you about your behavior. You shouldn't have did those things. I tried to tell your ass over 2 years ago they was gonna get you. They was going to tar and feather you. Now, my royal family, I'm still sitting on some information. Ooh, when the divorce come, I'm going to reveal it because it's true. I've been sitting on some information over 2 years. Somebody told me something about you, Sheriff. And it is sweet. Ooh. Oh, so sweet. And as usual, my royal family, the plot thickens, and I take joy in your tar and feathering. Now, my royal family, maybe nothing will happen in court. Maybe something will happen in court. But the point is, my royal family, his black ass is going to court. I can't contain myself. Let me get off of here. I know y'all sick of me. I hope the speakers didn't hurt your ears. I'm still dealing with that static issue. So my royal family, render your voice like you always do with your beautiful divine words. I can't help it. So my royal family, I thank you for your love. I thank you for your support. And with that said, Ashe. I gotta get off. You